Hey y'all, it's Craig with the Bickhams. Today y'all, I'm gonna have y'all kind of on the over the shoulder while I'm cooking today. I got a lot of cooking to do. The first thing we're gonna do this video right here is going to be a garlic ranch broccoli bake or broccoli casserole. Gonna keep it super simple today. We're gonna be using some baby broccoli or broccolini, and it's just gonna be. If you don't care too much for green bean casserole, you'll absolutely love this one. So give this one a try. Put it in place of your green bean casserole and you won't be disappointed. So let's get to it, y'all. I'm Craig with the Bickhams. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, y'all. Let's get to cooking. All right, so we're going to be using a cup and a half of pepper jack cheese that we're going to shred up. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shred our cheese just like we've been doing in a little small bowl. Try not to make, too much of a mess. So let's get the Guidel out. I'm gonna put it right here by the stove, so I ain't making too much of a mess. There's a piece of broccoli, and I'm just gonna cut it in half. Y'all know how we do. I gotta put my glasses on. If I don't put my glasses on, I'll be done hurt myself. So we're just gonna cut it in half, and yes, I'm cutting through the plastic, just like that. And we're just gonna try to pull this piece out. Or you can just cut it. Try not to cut your phalanges or your hand. Oops. There goes a piece of cheese. Right there. Another piece of broccoli. Oh, that was a Joppolino. A piece of one. How's everybody doing today? All right, let's get this cheese grated up. Now, like I said, a cup and a half. So just use your we're gonna call it a cup and a half, but just use your judgment on how much you wanna make. This cheese is soft, so as you can see, it didn't. That's the difference in that bag cheese and this cheese, y'all. When you shred that cheese up out of the block, it's so much softer, so much smoother. So we're gonna go ahead and shred the whole. So we're gonna call it just one block. We're going to shred the whole block up. That'll be enough. We got to have some for the topping and stuff anyway. So we're going to be good. Everybody doing good on this Friday. Get all your cheese ground up. Pull it on out. Good morning, Miss Cheryl. All right, so what I did is I took a bulb. Of garlic. And you might can see. I'll hold it up. I took a bulb of garlic and stuck it in some olive oil and Italian seasoning. About 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and just took the whole bulbs. I took a bulb, took all the cloves, stuck them in this little thing, covered it with some aluminum foil, Italian seasoning and garlic, olive oil, and I roasted it in the oven for about, give or take 20 minutes. 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you want to do. We're going to make a compound butter real quick. So I'm going to take some of my softened butter, if it's soft enough. I think it's soft enough. I think it is. I don't know how much I'm going to need yet. We're going to call it a half a stick. This is our butter that just sits out. So it's a little bit harder than I want because it's a little cooler in the house. So we're going to stick it in the microwave for about 20 seconds. Let that soften up a little bit so we can smash it real good. So once you get it soft or whatever, just smash that butter, smash all of that garlic, get it kind of it doesn't all have to be like completely smashed. If you want to pulverize it or stick it in a little emulsifier, a little blender, you can. I'm not. And I mean, the garlic got a pretty little gold color. I'm just trying to get all of that garlic flavor and those Italian seasonings through that butter. This smells so good, y'all. The fragrance of this is just, ooh, Lord. So we're going to set that back over there for now. And we're going to start mixing up everything for our broccoli. Now we've got 1 can cream of mushroom soup. I got to get my heavy whipping cream out. Hey, Miss Sylvia from Tennessee, y'all invite somebody to come hang out to the page, y'all. Y'all getting to hang out with me today. Y'all getting to hang out with me today. Let's see if I can get this out. If I can get it out without using a spoon. I may not. Come on. There you go. Whoops. Got a little bit left. Alright, so we got our cream of mushroom. Don't get rid of your can. We're going to fill this can up with half a can of heavy whipping cream. Alright, so we're going to take the cream of mushroom can and we're going to just fill it up with half heavy whipping cream. Give or take. About half of it in there. Then you ain't got to use your measuring cup or nothing like that. I'm not going to pour that in just yet. We're going to set that aside right there. We're going to put in 1 cup sour cream. I think this is a cup. I don't know if I can get this in there. Nope. I can't get it in there. So we're going to have to dip it in with another spoon. Make sure I ain't got nothing on there. So just get you a cup of sour cream. May have to stir it up. Get a little bit of that water in there. Get that down. So we're going to get a cup, probably about a half of one of these packs. This one was already open, so I would think it's about a half. I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good right there. Ugh. I got stuff on me. We can't let you get bored. Oh no, don't let me get bored now. Alright, so put your sour cream in. I'm cooking for the cookbook, so I gotta take pictures, I gotta cook. So I'll probably, after this one, I'll probably get off, and then I'll come back live again for the next one. Because I gotta get the next one ready. Bloop. Bloop. Now, something that's, if you want to, is optional. If you want a little bit of heat, then, add you some red pepper flakes or something like that. 2 to 3 tablespoons of ranch powder. So we're gonna start with 2, and then we'll taste it. I'm gonna get a heaping. So we're gonna get 2 heaping, and that's probably gonna be good for me. Anywho, now we're gonna add in, since I got my little 1/8 right here. Let me get that off of there. Thank you. We're going to add in 1/8 of cream of tartar. Cream of tartar. There's that clock. So just 1/8 teaspoon cream of tartar. You can put a little more if you want. That'll help the broccoli keep its color. We got that. Alright, so now we're going to mix up. We're going to get everything mixed together. I'm going to just start mixing this first. Get that, because I got a couple of clumps of my ranch. Now you can take and use a whisk if you want. I'm not. So I can mash up my big clumps of stuff. And I'm probably going to add in a little bit of black pepper. You can do probably, give or take, I would probably do about a teaspoon and a half, but just do it to, do it to taste. Hey Maria. So a little palm full of black pepper. And just make sure you get those, if you have any clogs or little, round pieces of your ranch that's not mixed up good or didn't break up, because mine's got little chunks in it. Just try to break up what you can. They'll melt down when they cook. Oven is preheated to 375. I do have it on the speed bake right now. Alright, so we're going to put in all of our garlic butter mixture. In the hot water we go. And get that mixed up. So add the heavy whipping cream in, and we're going to put in about 1.5 cups of cheese. So I just normally call it like 1 palm full is a cup, and then a little bit more, and then we're going to leave enough to put on the top. at the last 10 minutes of cooking. Mix your cheese in, and now we're gonna get our bacon, and we're gonna crumble our bacon in. I'm just gonna take my bacon by hand. See how many pieces that I'm just gonna tear it into pieces, and I'm gonna leave some to put on the very top with the crackers, because we gotta get a sleeve of Ritz crackers. So it'll be a sleeve of Ritz crackers and a stick of butter melted, and the cheese, and some more bacon that'll go on the top. So I don't know how many pieces this is, but it's just gonna be good. Bacon, ranch, sour cream, cream of mushroom. You can't go wrong with that. I'm gonna put all of this, and I'm gonna leave all of that. I'm gonna leave about 4 or 5 pieces left to crumble. So it's gonna take about a half a cup or so of crumbled up in here. Now you can cut it up if you want. It's whatever you want. I'm just kind of breaking it into some big chunk, and I'm gonna leave the rest. It's gonna be the last one. Now, if you wanna cut your broccoli up, or if you wanna use broccoli florets, you can. But I'm just gonna I'm using some broccolini, the baby broccoli. And we're going to toss it. We're going to toss it all in here and then in the baking dish. So I've got a whole bag of broccolini. The broccolini, y'all. So we're going to just stick the broccoli in there. Now you can break it up. If you need to break it up, you can. I'm going to stick it in, and I'm going to just try to start I probably needed a bigger spoon. But I'm just going to toss and get it all kind of tossed around. I hope I got a big enough dish. I may not have a big enough dish. I think it would be a little better. I'm going to actually break up the rest of it. We're going to leave some of it long, and we're just going to break the rest of it up. So we're just going to kind of get everything covered. If my bowl ain't big enough, then I'll go get another bowl. And just keep stirring until you get all of this, at least some of this, on your broccoli. And you could even have to add just a little bit of a little more cream, heavy whipping cream if you need to, or use a little less broccoli. I could just eat this just like this. Sure. Lord mercy. Now we're gonna get our bowl, and let's see how much we can get in this bowl. Oh, we're gonna get it all. We're gonna get it all in there. So get everything in there. After you've got it mixed up, and I'm just gonna get everything kind of laid down. I could have went with a little bit bigger pan, but I did. Just move everything around. Move it around so it sits in there, so we can get them crackers on the top. That's all we're trying to do. I'm just gonna wipe the edge off so I don't really. In the oven, 375. 25 to 30 minutes. Pull it out the last 10 minutes, and we're going to get them crackers ready, and we'll put the cracker mixture on top the last 10 minutes with the cheese. And there was something else I'm going to put. Oh, the rest of the bacon. So the rest of the bacon, then the cheese, then the crackers. We might mix a little cheese in the top, but going in the oven and bake it for now. Set the timer. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. And we're going to cook it for 20 minutes, and then we're going to put our cracker mixture on top. I'm just going to mix the rest of the cheese, the rest of the bacon, before I get my crackers ready. 1 stick melted butter usually takes about 45 seconds in the microwave, enough to get it melted to mix all that in it with the cracker. Pull it out. This is the equivalent of 1 whole sleeve, like they used to be. You know, like the sleeves used to be. One. Now they're not. I'm just crushing it kind of easy in the pack. And just mix it up in your butter. And just set them aside, and that'll be ready once we pull it out to cover with the rest of the cheese, a little bit of bacon, and this for the last 10 minutes. Just until the cheese gets melted, the crackers get kind of, A little cook. That's all we're looking for anyway. So just set them aside and wait for it to get ready. I gotta move back to the middle, y'all, right here. All right, so we got it out. Now we're gonna cover with our cheese and our bacon. Just kind of got it mixed up. So we're gonna put our little crumbled up cheese and the last of the bacon on. Now you can use French fried onions if you want to do it like green bean casserole, by all means. And this is, use whatever kind of cheese you like. This is a pepper jack because I like pepper jack cheese. And our rich crackers and butter. And I'm just gonna kind of spoon them over, you know, a little bit. I mean, it's just one sleeve. You're not gonna get it all covered. You can do it with your hands if you want to. If you're cooking it for yourself or whatever. So you just want to be able to get a little bit of that bite of them buttered crackers on a piece of broccoli. That's all you kind of shooting for with this. Every bit of it smells like so good. Like, I mean, just crazy. Crazy good smell. Don't waste none of them crackers. Alright, back in the oven for 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how brown you want to get it. That is all she wrote for that one.